This simple concept elevated my trading game and it helped me hit 135% today on some Apple calls. And I'm gonna break it down for you why I got in, why I got out, and why I decided to take this specific trade. Let's go. So, like I mentioned, the trade that I took today was on Apple, right? I went ahead and entered at around 280.50, and I went ahead and got out at this 283 all the way at the top. The trade took about 15 minutes, but it paid me 135% return on investment. Think about it. You invest $1,000 and you make profit $1,350 profit. But how was I able to identify that this was the right trade compared to all of the other stocks that I have here on my watch list? And the simple trick is recognizing strength versus weakness. In other words, recognizing relative strength compared to relative weakness. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean. So this right here is all of the stocks that I watch, right? We got Tesla, PLTR, Coinbase, Nvidia. We have Amazon, obviously Apple, AMD, IWM. These are all the stocks that I have here on my watch list, right? But look at the overall direction that each one of these had. Obviously, we see that Tesla, it kind of chopped up in the morning, but then overall just took a downtrend. PLTR, Palantir, obviously downtrend. Coinbase, downtrend. Nvidia, downtrend. We go over to our second screen. Amazon kind of chopped up a little bit. IWM did show some strength, and AMD also kind of chopped up as well. And in the middle of all of that, the only stock that I saw clear strength was Apple. The first 5 minute candle was very green. We kind of chopped around a bit, but it never went under this AEMA. It never went under VWAP. And these are huge indicators that we know whenever a stock is strong or weak, whenever it's above or below these indicators. Obviously, in this case, they were above it, right? And not only that, at around 10:20, we saw this massive, massive green candle right here come in on Apple. And this green candle right here broke out of yesterday's highs range, right? We see yesterday's highs right there. And it was the stock that broke out of that range. Logically, if everything else is moving sideways, if everything else is coming down, and Apple is the only stock that's green or the only stock that's gotten over those yesterday's highs, Apple has relative strength compared to the rest of the stock market. So what do you guys think is more probable to work on this? Shorts or longs, or calls or puts? Obviously, we're going to look for calls, right? And that's exactly what we did. We went ahead and got calls at this retest of the yesterday's highs level, and we took it all the way up to this 283 level. Like I said, 15 minutes, but this trade paid me 135%. And it's always small stuff like this that people don't really think about, but make a huge difference, right? We always want to recognize what stocks are worth it. We have so many stocks in our watches: SPY, QQQ, Tesla, AMD, Nvidia, PLTR coin. We have so many of them, but which ones do we take? That's why our screens look like this, look like this. It looks like a mess, but whenever we recognize a strength, we always lock in on a certain stock, and that's the stock that we trade. We always look for the trend. The trend is your friend. We never get tired of saying that. Never fight the trend unless it's a very, very clean trade. Never fight the trend. That's always going to be the safest option. And again, exactly what we did on Apple. It paid out. I made a little over $4,000 on the day, and the entire Discord also ate with it. We called it out live, 135%. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.